Hello students, welcome to Brainwaves Class English. This is your English educator Bhumi and today we are going to start 4th chapter of this book, Tansen. Now actually this is not a story, this is a biography. We are now studying the biography of Tansen. Now why we are reading the biography of him? Just because it is there in our syllabus? No, he was very famous in his time and therefore we are knowing about him. Therefore, his biography is given in your book. Now, before starting this story, let's take some knowledge about him. Let's know that who is Tansen. Tansen was a very famous classical musician in 16th century. He invented many raga. Now, what is raga? Actually, it is called rag. In your book, I know it is written raga, but please pronounce it as rag. Now, what is the meaning of rag? Rag is a Sanskrit word. It means something that colors your mind. Within Indian classical musical system, a rag has the power to create very specific emotions in one's mind. A range of emotion such as joy, it can be sadness, it can be happiness, it can be any emotion rag can create in a person's mind. Whoever is listening to that rag will shape, that rag will color a person's mind. Now, Tansen, why we are knowing this term rag? Because in future we will use this term many times. How rag is related to Tansen? Because Tansen has invented many rag. He was a court musician in King Akbar's court. Now 16th century means it is the time period when King Akbar had ruled. His voice was so pure that from his voice he could start raining, even he could lit fire. Now how this is possible? Because of his pure voice, this was actually possible. His original compositions of all the rag are called as Tansen Sangeet. Till now, every year in Gwalior, in the month of December, they celebrate 4 days musical festival. It's known as Tansen Samharo. This festival is celebrated in Gwalior in the memory of Tansen. Before getting into the text, I want to present something. Please hear. What was it? It's your question, right? It is Rag Deepak. When he would sing this rag, Deepaks start lighting up with fire. Now you will tell how it is possible. Actually, this was possible at that time. Because of his pure voice, this was actually possible. Okay, so now I will stop my discussion of rag here. Don't worry, I will continue. But first, let me enter into the text and let's see that what is given at the beginning. And then definitely we will come Rag Deepak to Rag Deepak, and we will also see that what was the incident at that time. Okay, so please have this curiosity to know. Definitely we will come. But first, let's enter into the text. Let's see that what is given at a glance. Let's see. Tansen was the only child of his parents. He was very naughty, but he was talented also. He imitated the calls of birds and animals perfectly. He could copy the voice of birds and animals. Now, once he tried to frighten a group of travelers by roaring like a tiger. We know that Tansen was very naughty, but at the same time, he was very talented also. What was his talent? His talent was to copy the calls of birds and animals, and later we will also see about his talent of music, about his voice. He stayed with a holy man called Muhammad Ghaus. He learnt music from Swami Haridas for 11 years. Now, these are some of the incidents given over here. So, it would be better if we enter into the text directly. Yes, one point I would tell, Tansen became one of the favorite in Akbar's court Once he was asked to sing Rag Deepak. Now Tansen asked his daughter and her friend to sing Rag Megh after Rag Deepak. Now why he asked so? He sang Rag Deepak, right? But after that, why he sang, why he told to his daughter as well as friend to sing Rag Megh? What was the reason behind it? A reason was there, but what was it? We will come to it. We will come to it. Just give me some time, we will come to it. So, we will discuss about these points in the text only. Tansen was the son of Mukaddan Mishra who lived in Behat near Gwalior. Tansen was their only child. It was said that Tansen was very naughty. Often he ran away to play in the forest. Soon he learnt to imitate perfectly the calls of birds and animals. A famous singer named Swami Haridas was once travelling through the forest with his disciple. He was very tired and the group settled down to rest in a shady grove. Under a tree, they thought to rest for some time. They thought to take rest for some time. Tansen saw them. Strangers in the forest, he said to himself. It will be fun to frighten them. We know that Tansen was very naughty. So therefore he thought of a naughty idea and he thought to frighten them in the intention that he was strangers for the forest. So he started roaring like a tiger. We have seen this in the at a glance. He started to roar like a tiger. Now all of them, they became very scared. But Swami Haridas said that don't be afraid. Tigers are not always dangerous. Let us look for this one. And suddenly one of his men saw that a small boy is hiding behind a tree and he is making this sound. There are no tigers, master. That one of them who saw that person only said that there is no one as a tiger. Only this naughty boy is present who is making this noise. I mean sound. After that, Swami Haridas did not punish him. Rather, he went to Tansen's father and he said that your son is very naughty, but at the same time, he is also very talented. I think I can make him a good singer. And after that, Tansen went with Swami Haridas. He lived with him for 11 years and he learnt music for 11 years. After that, when he returned back, his parents died. And Mukaddan Mishra's last wish was Tansen should visit Muhammad Ghaus Gwalior, and we have seen it. We have seen in the beginning when we were reading at a glance. We have seen that point. He was living with a holy man, Muhammad Ghaus, right? So actually, it was his father's last wish. So he started to live with Muhammad Ghaus. With Muhammad Ghaus, he went to the court of Rani Mrignani, who was a great musician herself. There he met and married one of the ladies of that court. Her name was Hussaini. We also have read this part at the beginning, right? Okay, next. Hussaini also became Swami Haridas' disciple. Tansen and Hussaini had 5 children who were all very musical. Tansen had by this time became very famous. Sometimes he sang before Emperor Akbar, who was so impressed by him that he insisted Tansen should join his court. Tansen went to Akbar's court in 1556. He soon became a great favorite of the emperor. Akbar would call upon Tansen to sing at any time during the day or night. Any time Akbar would call him to sing. Quite often he would just walk into Tansen's house to hear him practice. Even Emperor Akbar also would walk into Tansen's house. He would walk near his house to listen what he practiced. He also gave him many presents, many gifts he has given, because Tansen sings only so well that he was impressed, and he also have given him many presents. Some of the courtiers became very jealous of Tansen. This is a very normal thing. Yes, it became very normal that whoever is good, all of them are very jealous to him. Even in the last story also we have seen this, right? We shall never be able to rest till Tansen is ruined. They all say that we will never be stable until and unless Tansen is ruined. One of the courtiers, Shaukat Mien, had a bright idea. Okay, So one of the courtiers, he had an idea. What is that idea? He said that let us make him sing Rag Deepak. Why? He said, how that will help us. Another man said, same as me. I'm also asking that why? Why he would sing this? The reason is that if Rag Deepak is sang very properly, then it will make the air so hot that whoever is the singer, that singer will burn into ashes. From the very beginning, the other courtiers, they always feel that if Tansen is ruined, then only they could become rest and stable. Therefore, they made this idea. Let's see what happened after this. Only the greatest singer can sing it properly. Of course, he can sing it. Tansen can sing anything. Okay, Akbar said. That means they presented this idea towards Akbar, definitely not in that intention, but he showed some different intention so that Akbar also could hear that is it originally happening or not. So they presented the form, they presented their idea in some different form, and Akbar agreed that yes, he have to sing because he is a very good singer. He will sing and definitely he would sing properly Rag Deepak. Now, what would Tansen do? Because it was true that if he know that he sings very well and he would sing Rag Deepak very properly. And if he sings very properly, then he would burn into ashes. Then what can he do? Even Akbar, King Akbar has also said to sing this Rag. Now, what will he do? What will be his step? We will see this in the next video. So, please wait for the next video. It will be very soon uploaded. Thank you very much.